Today is the status update on the Stoneybrook Gardens here in Zone 6A. Today is March 27th and it is 64 degrees and this is the leeks. And they are ready to be planted probably next week. They were actually started in January, the 20th of January. They were already hardened off. We've been working on that for the past 2 weeks. And the rest of my vegetables and flowers are just starting to be hardened off. It's maybe a little bit windier than I would want on their first day out. So we've got in this bed, we've got in this planter, we've got chard and bell peppers. In this planter, I have flowers. I've got calendula, marigolds, bachelor buttons, and cosmos. In this flat, I've got 2 varieties of tomatoes, gold medal, and what do we have? Black Krim. And in this planter, we have lettuce and plus 4 Alma peppers. There's 4 varieties of lettuce. Alright, we're going to take a walk around and see how the rest of the garden is doing, taking a look at the perennials. So the elderberry's been active. It came out of dormancy several weeks ago, and we've got some really nice buds on them. They're doing well. Elderberries. Got 2 elderberries. Sage is starting to green up a little bit. Just as you can see, hopefully. The tips are greening up. Chives are doing well. They've been growing for 3 weeks now. Okay, we're going to go over to the main garden over here and take a look. You can see all the way through to the back. The thyme is starting to green up. Hopefully you can see that. The dwarf mulberries are starting to come out of dormancy. We're starting to get a little bit of growth on the buds. I'm going to go into the garden and see what's growing here. The garlic are coming up. They started about 2 weeks ago poking through. So there's 2 varieties of garlic in here. And there's 84 bulbs. Not as much as I usually plant. I had started over with fresh garlic. Strawberries are starting to green up and stand up a little bit. I've got some leftover calendula from last year that's self-seeded and is coming up. And so I'll thin that out and keep some of them The columnar apples are waking up, and they've got some buds on them. I don't think you can see it too well. I'm looking at it, but it's there we go. Okay, you can see it in that picture. See, we've got some buds. I've got 3 of them, and they're starting to come out. They're coming out of dormancy. I have more chives planted in here, and I will put some leeks in here too. Got some more chives in the bed. It's good for the roses. The onion family really helps the roses, onion and garlic. So we actually have leaves coming out on the roses. This is my Bathsheba rose. I was pretty surprised to see all the leaf growth already. And the lavender are starting to green up a little bit. I don't know if you can tell the difference between the ones that are have less color. Maybe you can see it there. On this side, this is Wallerton Old Hall, which is definitely out of dormancy. You can see it's putting out shoots. It's doing really well. And on this side, we've actually got some of the anise hyssop starting to come back. It's a little shady. I don't know if you can see well. Here, this is one that you'll be able to see. The fresh leaves coming out. So they're waking up. My other dwarf mulberry. Oh. There's a ladybug. I'm going to try and get in close. See if you can see it. Let's make this. No, I don't think we're going to be able to see it because of the shade. It's not focusing well. Okay. So the buds are starting to come out, definitely. They're growing. Some more anise hyssop in this bed, in this barrel. My Eastern Columbine is doing well. They started maybe 3 weeks ago growing. Of course, there's no flowers yet. Gooseberries are starting to, the leaves are just starting to unfurl. Some of my sorrel is growing a little bit there and there. And I do think that these didn't die over the winter. These are my red currants. I thought I lost them, but I actually have some buds on them that are growing. My comfrey's coming up. And nothing yet is happening in the asparagus bed, but that usually is mid-April. So there's still no activity. So that's the status. Hope you enjoyed it.